Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do this example of Acme stamping. We're going to do the value stream mapping. So take a piece of paper. I'm going to draw it here. So the stamping company have several components to assembly plants. We're concerned in the specific product family of a steel instrument panel bracket. There's two types, one in each left-handed and the other one is right-handed drive versions. And these components are sent to our customer there, State Street Vehicle Assembly Plant. Okay, so we're going to follow these family of two different products. This process involves stamping, followed by welding and sub-assembly. Components are shaped and shipped, and the steel coils are supplied by Michigan Steel Company and delivered on Tuesday and Wednesday. So, kind of start telling a little bit about we have our supplier there and we have our customer, right? So, as I explained on the previous video, we're going to put our customer here. Uh, and we're going to put our supplier here on the upper left side, which is Michigan, right? Steel Company. So here's the layout of our process. The value stream map is not about layout. It's about the flow of the product and information. But here you can see that there is some storage parts. We have a press department, we have a welding department, we have an assembly department, and finished goods to be shipped here, some inventory in between. And doing a spaghetti diagram, right, we can see the flow of the product. So getting from here, going to this press that's forming and cutting the metal rolls here, and then coming from storage, then going back to welding, staying in welding parts, then go to assembly 1, assembly 2, and then go into final inspection and finishing. Okay, this doesn't go into the value stream map, just for us to understand how the process works. Some customer information here, which we're going to put here into the customer side. So 18,400 per month. That's what I'm writing here. We have 12,000 off the left side. I'm going to put L and 6,400 R, sorry. R. Okay. The customer, so you have always when you have information here, you close with the box. Customer operates in 2 shifts, palletized returned trays with 20. So we're going to also have that information of tray being 20 items. And we have multiple in of trays, right? And 1 daily shipment to the assembly plant. So here we're going to draw, oops, a truck that's going to have daily deliveries, okay? We can take a look at the work time, 20 days a month. We're going to use that later on. It's not information that goes into value stream map. 2 shifts. So I'm going to take, I'm going to write that down in another piece of paper, not the same one that I'm doing the value stream map. So 20 days in a month, 2 shifts per day, 8 hours per shift, and two 10 minutes break per shift. So 20 minutes break per shift. and the launch is not accounted there. So we're gonna keep that on the side. We're doing the value stream map. We're gonna come back to that later on. So here we have the information. How to get the information? Well, we have to walk the process, right? You have to go to the shop floor where things happen. That's one principle of a lean system, that you have to see things through your own eyes, observe it while they're happening. So I have a stamping process, which is the first one. So on the kind of the bottom, you can kind of divide in half, kind of in half, right? And I'm gonna have the process steps here, right? So I have 5 process steps plus shipping, okay? So a 6, and the last one is exactly here in kind of the end of my map. But the first process, the stamping, I need to leave some wiggle room, some space here for some inventory. Okay, so I'm going to start putting all the steps here. So first thing is you have a press. That is the stamping process. So every process is a box like this, and this is an automated 200 ton press. And then below it, I'm going to start putting the information here. So the cycle time is going to be 1 second. The changeover is going to be 1 hour. So I have to imagine this is a press, so it's a process that is pressing the metal sheets or coils or rolls here, and then it's very quick, very fast doing the press, but it takes an hour to change from one process, from one product to the other one, right? What else we have here is information. The uptime being 85%. And then we're going to close this box here. Okay. Before we have inventory here. So that's the triangle with the eye. And we have 5 days of inventory. Okay. So this is our press process. We know that after this, and you can see that on number 1 there, we also have an inventory with 4,600 of the L size and 2,400 of the R size. Okay, you're gonna finish this video here and then continue in the next one so it doesn't go that big.